Good afternoon, crafty people. I just wanted to pop on today and talk to you a little bit about what's coming up in the studio in the next week and 2 weeks. And then also just do a little showcase of some of the products that have been coming into the studio. So I tend to order products pretty consistently. And I wanted to start popping on just to show you what's arriving as it comes. Many of you don't know, but our website is live now, so makersstudioec.com. We are open for orders, and everything I'm going to show to you today is already listed on the website. So if you're interested, pop on over there and get yourself some goodies. And then you can choose when you go to checkout either free shipping with $75 purchase, or you can do pickup in the studio. So you would be able to pick up your stuff on Friday nights or set up a time with me where you can pop on out and grab your goodies. All right, so first I want to showcase the latest collection from Graphic 45. It is called Adventure Awaits, and we have quite a few pieces of this collection in the studio. It's just a wonderful up north woodsy paper pack. This is their collection pack. So in the collection pack you get 24 double-sided sheets, and I'll flip it over just so you can kind of see lots of great cut-aparts on there for those of you who like having lots of options. I have quite a few of these in stock in the studio. And then for those card makers who love the smaller pads, we have the 8x8. Same designs, just shrunk down a little bit smaller. And then here we have the patterns and solids pack. This is an 8.5 by 11. Great for matting backgrounds, definitely on your cards. All right, and then we also have the ephemera in stock. So lots of great pieces to add to your layouts and or your cards. And then Graphic 45 did also come out with a new album, which I love their pre-made albums. This is called the Craft Travel Album with inserts. And there's a journaling technique using Midoris from Japan. And this is kind of mirroring that same technique. So your signatures pop in and out. There's lots of great fun folds in here. I do have one of these open in the studio if you want to stop out and take a look at it in person. I'm going to actually decorate this one using this collection. I just haven't got around to it yet, but soon enough we'll have one fully embellished and wallpapered for you to look at. So that's a fun project. So that's Graphic 45. I do tend to order Graphic 45 pretty consistently, and I have quite a bit of the older retired collections in stock. Unfortunately, they're not all on the website yet. That is a slow process, but I am doing it one at a time. So eventually, my goal is to have everything on the website. Another line that is very popular in our studio lately is Mosaic Moments. If you haven't heard or seen or done a Mosaic Moments, Maker Studio is your place to get that done. So we hosted our first Mosaic Moments meetup back in June. It was a great success. We had great attendance. We did a demonstration, and then we have been store using for the studio one set of every die as it comes into the studio. So if you want to just play, you're not committed to buying the product yet or getting all involved in the system, you can definitely join us during one of the Mosaic Moments meetups and just play. Bring some pictures on your phone. We can print them out in the studio and we can do a layout together, and it's just the cost of whatever supplies you use. So if we print a photo for you, you would just pay for that photo and then any paper or adhesives. All right, so each month with Mosaic Moments, I do tend to order the collection. Sometimes they're really big, so I don't order all of them, but I do tend to order quite a bit. We have a back stock because I've been doing this for about a year now. So if you see dies that you have wanted in the past that you may have missed out on, check our website. We do have all of the Mosaic Moments dies listed on the site now. So that inventory is pretty accurate, and check us out each month. We're adding more. So I will pop on and do little videos like this as they arrive in the future too. So for the month of July, we had hip hop. We have the chic set. I can flip it over there so you can see it's a very large set. Takes up 1/4 of your 12 by 12 layout, but you can also use it wherever in the layout if you wanted to put it in the center and embellish around it, of course. And then what else was released this month? They've been out for a while, but they're doing limited releases since the latest tariff situation this last year and a half, is the Stitches frames. So we had the 3x5, 1x1, and 1x5 border. Then we had the 3x4, 1x1, and 1x4 border. And I just love having this little stitch square so you can do the little mosaics all around your layouts if you really like doing that. Then we have the 5x5, 3x3, and 1x1 border. And again, that little 1x1's there in the middle. And then lastly, so far for the month of July, we have the Horizon 4x5 and layers. So the Horizon is a system, and they've been releasing the dies slowly over time. So if you're collecting the Horizons, this is the latest one for the 4x5. And then we also get in the phase 2 dies each month. So month 7 will be released this Thursday. So I will be ordering it. It probably won't arrive in the studio until next week, or maybe another couple days after that. But look for phase 7. It will be coming to Maker Studio. If you missed out on any of the phases this year, phase 2, we have months 1 through 6. They are available on the website, so definitely pick those up if you haven't yet. All right, and then I'm gonna move into another company that I just love. I think they do such a great job of coordinating all their pieces with the ephemera, the paper pad. We'll move it over here so you can see it. And this is Simple Stories. So this was their Timeless Harmony collection that just came out the month of June. It was a little back ordered because of an issue with Notions, but we were able to get some in the studio. So the summer collection is here, and if you can believe it, fall stuff is already coming in. I will be showing you a fall set already today as well. So this is the Simple Vintage Timeless Harmony. I could see this paper pad being used for a wedding, a shower. It would just be gorgeous. Use it for your heritage albums. We'll flip it over. It has 12 double-sided sheets of paper, and then you also get a 12 by 12 sticker sheet inside. They also do a 6 by 8 paper pad for those card makers who want the designs a little smaller. And then we do also order in the ephemera. This is great for scrapbookers or card makers. These paper pieces coordinate with the paper, and they would work wonderfully on your layouts, in your cards. I'm trying to get it to zoom in there. Ooh, it almost had the focus. Let's get it. Oh, it's not gonna go. There it goes. It just popped for a second for you. And then the other thing I really love about Simple Stories is the enamel dots. Every collection, they do a set of enamel dots that coordinate perfectly with each paper collection, with each ephemera pack, and the 6 by 8 paper pad. So these ones are glitter enamel dots. And I'm gonna try and get them in the light so you can see they got a little glitter shimmer to them. See how they're sparkling when I kind of tip them? Obviously they look much better in person, but just to try and get some of that shimmer on film for you. All right, so this collection is called Timeless Harmony. Again, it is on the website now. All right, moving on. The other summer collection from Simple Stories is Vintage Sand and Sea. And I, as many of you know, am a huge nautical lover. I could never get enough nautical stuff. So when I saw this collection, I was like, yes, add to cart, I want it all. So we'll start out with the 12 by 12 collection kit. 12 double-sided sheets of cardstock with cut apart elements, and then you also get that 12 by 12 sticker sheet. The thing I like about this collection as well is it doesn't have to be nautically themed. There are lots of florals, the blue in here. There's some paper that is gorgeous blue flowers and florals. I love me a vintage camera. All right, so that's the sticker sheet and the paper pack. If you look on there, see here's another floral that I was talking about. Over here, there's some more florals. Love a gingham plaid. All right, and then the 6x8 paper pad. And then we had the ephemera. All right, the ephemera bits. This one is called Bits and Pieces. There's 77 pieces in there. I'll try and zoom in on it for you. Let's see if it'll focus this time. Probably not. We'll inch it up. There it goes. Focuses just for a second and then disappears. I do have the pictures of all those pieces on the website, makersstudioec.com, so you can check those out. And then another set of enamel dots, which if you're buying the paper, get the enamel dots. They coordinate with the paper beautifully and all the pieces. So these ones are not glitter, these ones are glossy enamel dots. So they don't have the same shimmer that the last collection had. And then let's get that sneak peek of fall. It's already coming, it's around the corner. As hot as it is lately, I can't even believe it. But I did see that Halloween stuff is already popping into the store. So we might as well jump on trend as well, and let's show you that fall collection. So this one is called Pumpkins and Plaid from Simple Stories. Lots of great plaids in there, orange, maroons, greens. Again, with the collection kit, you're gonna get 12 double-sided cardstock sheets. You're gonna get a 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I'll flip it over so you can see that sticker sheet in there. So much fun. You can make those embellishment clusters for your layouts or your cards. And then we'll showcase the 6x8 pad. It's just so many great plaids for you card makers in there. I love that orange, the green, great options. And then we got the floral bits, 69 pieces of ephemera, great for your scrapbook layouts or your cards. Really makes a card quick when you start using some of these ephemera pieces. Add a stamp or two, get your sentiment on there, some paper, throw on a couple ephemera pieces, and you have a finished card. And then if you want to step that card up just a little bit, that's when you throw on the enamel dots. It's a trick. I do it a lot. I can never have too many enamel dots. And then we went back to glitter enamel dots for this collection. So if you see how they kind of have a sparkle to them, that would be the glitter. What's nice is it's encapsulated in the enamel dot, so you don't have to worry about getting it on your fingers, in your hair, in your eye, everywhere. The herpes of the craft world. All right, so coming up this Friday in the studio, we have Open Create. It's a 2-day hosted crop hosted by the studio. So if you want to pop in and craft for a day, it's $15 a day. I would ask that you just reach out before you come to confirm your spot. You can come Friday, you could come Friday night for our Friday night create, or you can come Saturday, or if you want to do it all, give me a text that you're on your way and we will save a spot for you. Next week, we'll be at the Best Western Hotel here in Eau Claire, doing a hosted Makers Weekend that you do have to sign up for in advance. That is $85. I still do have some spots available. That would be Thursday through Sunday. You get an 8-foot table to yourself to create at. It starts at 11 a.m. on Thursday and runs through Sunday afternoon. Lots of goodies. I'll do some demonstrations. Lots of items will be for sale. and then we do some bonus discounts throughout that weekend as well. So Saturday, this coming up Saturday, if you just are out and about and you want to stop in and visit, see the creativity that's going on, peruse the offerings that we've been getting in, lots of products, or just stop in and say hello, I would love to see you. I will have some cake pops this Saturday, so feel free to stop on out. And as always, I just want to send a friendly reminder to make sure that you continue to do something creative every day. And with that, I hope you have a great week. I look forward to seeing you this Friday or Saturday, if not the following weekend. You guys stay well.